Hello, my amazing physics students. I just want to take a moment and talk through what needs to be accomplished this week. And then at the end of this video, I need to give some information to my CE physics students, okay? So let's start with what needs to be done this week. Like usual, it's all on Canvas, so you'll head to Canvas, and then you'll go to our class, whether you're the CE or the regular physics, it's the same either way, okay? And we are going to finish up, or I'm breaking them up into smaller sections of this Unit 8, okay? So last time, what you should have gotten done was this intro to Unit 8 and done your reading and self-checks, and then you ended last week with these targeted review, and that's what I graded, and what's going into the grade book is those two items, okay? You are also taking notes from the reading. Now this week it's similar. Notice I haven't published them yet. I will in a moment. This week you're going to do the reading and you'll have a self-check, but then I want you to do that targeted review right after, okay? So like this would be Monday, Tuesday, get this 8.3 done. Make sure you are taking notes as you're going through this reading. Okay. Again, these self-checks, you can take them multiple times. They're not going on the grade book. It's just for you to check your learning and for me to see that you're participating and working through Canvas. And then, so that was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you should be doing 8.4, reading, taking notes, self-check, and then a targeted review that is going on the grade. And then on Friday, or sometime at the end of the week, I want you to take the quiz for this unit, and that quiz is all ready to go. You have one attempt. It is open book, and so I want you to have your notes with you so that you can use them as you go through that quiz. Right? So that it's all automatically graded on Canvas, so you should get your score back very quickly. So that's what needs to be accomplished this week. It was similar to last week. All right. If you have any questions at all about this, please feel free to email me and I'll get right back to you. If you are not a CE physics student, then you're good to go. You don't need to finish the rest of this video. But for my CE students, I need to take a moment to talk to you about the impact of not being able to go to Dixie and do all that testing. Okay, so let's talk through that. First thing I want you to know is I've been in contact with the professor over at Dixie, and what we're going to do for this first exam, and we may change it for the second one. Once I get more information there, I will get that to you, but for this first exam that you should be taking here pretty soon, you're going to be doing it at home, and let me talk you through how you're going to do that. Okay? So you're not going to go to the Wash K-12, you're going to go to the canvas.dixie.edu. Okay, so canvas.dixie.edu. And then you will go to the Physics 1010. Okay, let me show you where the study guide and everything is for this exam. So if you go to Files, and then it is the Sound Exam Review and the Sound Exam Review game. Remember, like usual, the first 20, I think it was 20 questions of this exam is vocab. And so if you look at the Sound Exam Review, it gives you the whole list of all those vocab words, okay? I'm going to be emailing you the document that has the definition to these words, right? And then this part 2 is various multiple choice questions. Part 3, we're going to skip. Okay, so part 3 of your exam, it will show up on your exam, and I think they were both 10 points. So when you get your score is going to be 10 points lower than what it's going to be when I go back and grade them. So you don't have to do those last. You don't have to do question 33 and 34 of your test. I'm just going to automatically add those points in. Okay? So I will email you the definitions to all of these vocab words, and then I'll also email you tomorrow the updated reference sheet material that you can use. Okay. Now, the next item that you should be using to review is the sound exam review game. Like you've seen in the past, it's going through and it has the question and then the answer and the question and the answer. And you know how in the past I felt like some of the questions were missing or that we didn't cover? I feel really confident and happy with this one. So going through this review and having taken the practice test myself now, this review game is very comprehensive. And so if you go through this and you go through your vocab words and you're feeling good about that, then you're going to do wonderful on this exam. Okay? So here's how you're going to take the exam. So I'm going to email you along with your vocab list and the updated reference sheet, honesty contract, where you're going to then sign and email it back to me. Sign it, take a picture, email it back to me. And then I'm going to email you with the code to the exam. Please treat this as if you were in the testing center. You have your reference material, you have your calculator, but you should not be using any other outside resources on this exam. So what you'll do is you'll log into canvas.dixie.edu, and then you'll go to assignments. Okay? And then you're going to scroll down to the sound exam. Notice I haven't published it yet, but I will soon. So then you'll click on the sound exam, and then it will ask for the code, and then you'll put the code in, and there will be a time limit on this. So this exam is only going to be an hour. If you have an IEP or a 504, which is just a plan that gives you accommodations at school, I will for sure honor that and extend the time to what you need it to be. But you've taken these tests. You know that these tests have taken you way less than an hour to do. Okay, so there will be that hour time limit on it, and you will have the code once you email me your honesty contract. Right? I'm going to talk to the professor some more about your last exam, which is this atom and relativity exam. If we do take it, you're going to have all this material, but we won't have talked about the course in class. And so know that for both of these, I'm going to be grading them very generously. I just need you to put that effort into study, and then you're going to do absolutely wonderful. And we will make sure that you are ending with a grade that you feel is what you deserve. And let me give you some information about grading. I got an email a couple days ago about how your grades are going to look for CE. Okay, so first thing you need to know is that they have extended the deadline to withdraw from the CE course all the way until April 22nd. So if this is all feeling super overwhelming and you don't want the college grade anymore, you can go call Dixie and withdraw from the course. It's completely up to you, but I suggest that you plug away at it because you have some great options, and let me show you what they are. This just says that I'm going to be submitting your grade early so that you have time to review your grade. So CE students will have the opportunity to request a letter grade or change it to a pass or no credit grade. Okay, so if your letter grade is a C- or higher, then you can change your letter grade to a pass, which is just kind of like the pass at in high school, that you get credit for the class, but it doesn't affect your GPA. It doesn't raise your GPA, it doesn't lower your GPA. And this may be the first college course that you take, so that means you get credit for it, but it wouldn't affect your college GPA. If you have a C- or higher, then you can have a no credit grade, which just shows that you took the course, but it doesn't give you any college credit for it. So you might as well take the pass over the no credit. I don't see the advantage of that. But it doesn't affect your GPA. It just shows up on your transcript that you took the course, but doesn't give you a grade. It doesn't affect your GPA, and it doesn't give you credit. Now, you have the ability to request this. So that means I will submit your grade and I will communicate to you your letter grade for the college, as well as high school, but for your college grade. And then you have a small time frame to decide whether you want to keep that letter grade or you want to change it to a pass or a no credit. Okay, so let's read what they had on here so I can remember the exact dates. Right here. The deadline for this change, for you to request this change, is going to be Friday, May 22nd. Okay, so I'm submitting your grades May 8th. They may take a little bit to process. I think I said May 15th. You should know your grade, and then you have until May 22nd to request that that letter grade be changed to a pass or a no credit grade. Okay. So I think you have a really great option here to either take an awesome college grade because you've done so well and you've worked so hard, or to change it to a pass, which still gives you credit for the class, but it doesn't affect your GPA, and or the no credit option or the withdrawal option, which I think are a step down, but if that feels right to you, then that's okay, and I understand. Okay, guys, I know that this is a little confusing. It might be a little overwhelming. So please communicate that with me. Send me emails, all that stuff. Your sound exam, I'm going to open it up on Tuesday. So I'm going to be emailing you all that stuff on Monday. I'm going to then open up this exam on Tuesday, and it will be open for a week. Okay, so it'll be open this Tuesday until next Tuesday. So please don't miss that time frame getting that exam done. Okay, guys. Like always, if you have any questions at all, let me know. Send me an email, and I will get right back to you. All right, guys. Talk to you later.